you should think about what you eat and not do as I do, which is to eat what I think about. Welcome to Shave&Butcher, and for this evening's shave we're using Sterling's Ozark Mountain with a brush that is a boar brush. Well, it's pig really, I think. It's an Omega something with a handle that was designed by Frank Strömberg at Wet Shaving and Stuff YouTube channel and turned by Matti Lindholm, who also has a YouTube channel where that carries his name. So I'll just wet the face and we'll get cracking. Razor, by the way, today is Merkur Progress on setting number 5. It has a blade which is, I threw it away, Gillette 7 o'clock, third use, pretty sure. Okay, let's get going. I was watching IMCDB and his video from, must have been today. He talked about Mitchell's wool fat, and he said it's not a great soap. It was a good soap, but he said it's not a great soap because it's not easy to lather. Well, I think it is, but Chris thinks not. So not easy to lather, and it doesn't smell as nice as other soaps, so it's not a great soap. And that's fine. And as Chris said, it's okay to disagree as long as you're respectful. So yeah, I think I'll disagree on that one. But you know, I like it, and we like different things. Some people like stuff that's cheap and cheerful and easy to use and has bright, fresh colors and that come in colorful containers. And then Chris compared Mitchell's wool fat to Arco and to Williams mug soap. He said Mitchell's is the Williams mug soap of Europe. He did say he thought Mitchell's was better than Williams, but he did make the comparison. And I don't know, I think most people would agree with me that Mitchell's wool fat is a good soap. Some struggle with it, and not everyone likes the scent, obviously. But most people would agree it's a good soap. And I think most people would agree Williams mug soap is not a good soap. Some people can lather it, I can't. I don't have the skill set for it, but several people do. Very few people think it's a good soap. So it's a bit of an unfair comparison, I think. And I'm sure Chris knows that a lot of people will find that a bit provocative. And I'd say my comparison would be, I'd say Mitchell's wool fat is to Williams mug soap what a filet mignon is to a Big Mac. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair actually. Both, you can eat with both, certainly both work. And a lot of people would, or some people would prefer a Big Mac over a filet mignon. But that doesn't mean it's better. Or that it's even fair to make a comparison. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I hope that was respectful. Okay, we've lathered up with sterling soap, which is easy to use, cheap, well, inexpensive. It smells nice and fresh, and it comes in a colorful container, so I like it. It's Sunday today. Sunday evening. And thank God, soon it is Monday. And I can go to work and I don't have to worry about what I'm supposed to be doing. I have to crack on at work, get up early in the morning, drive to the office, do work stuff. Cool, very nice. Had a great weekend actually. Had a lovely dinner with my wife and I, with my sister and her man. Really nice. And then that was on Friday, and on Saturday we met with my wife's younger brother and his daughter, though we haven't seen in a while, so that was great. And then today was hockey playoffs in the Swedish Hockey League, and my team won. And they're up 2 games against 0 in the quarterfinals, so we're looking good. Altogether, a great weekend. How was yours? Did you have a good weekend, or at least a decent one, or was it rubbish? Some weekends are just bad. And often you never quite know beforehand. But let me know, did you do anything interesting? Or not interesting, which is equally cool. As I said, we all prefer different things. And it's not always fun and games. We haven't talked about the war in Ukraine in a while on the channel. It's still going on. It's more intense than ever. Quite a few civilians dying. Russian troops are withdrawing from the capital, and they're attacking in other areas. So the Ukrainians are able to pick up their dead from the streets, lying on the streets. Haven't been able to collect them. A lot of civilians, a lot of civilian living areas and schools, and a few hospitals have been bombed. So disastrous. And some cities that the Russians find difficult to invade on land, they just bomb to pieces, to gravel. That's happening in Mariupol, for example, which was a city of, I forget, but several 100,000 people. And some people have fled, some have not been able to, and soon nothing is left. People's houses just bombed to shreds. Main square bombed Nothing left. And in Russia it's not a war. If you call it a war, you can go to prison for 15 years just for saying the word. It's a special operation. And it's special, all right. Sorry to be negative, but I tend to forget about, well, not forget, but I tend to think of the war as everyday stuff now. It's been going on for 5-6 weeks. But people are being murdered every day. Every day. 40 million people live in the Ukraine. Well, a lot are fleeing now to Europe. 40 million people, and apparently they don't have the right, according to the Russians, to run their own country. Matching aftershave splash. I'm sorry. I just wanted to bring that up. Let's think about the victims, the Ukrainians. There's nothing positive about it whatsoever, but it's important to think about the difficult stuff as well. Well, it's easy for me, I'm not there, or even close, at least not that close. Anyway, I've said what I meant to say, and check out IMCDB, a brilliant YouTube channel. Well, not always the best taste in soap, but a good channel nonetheless. So, tongue in cheek on that one. I hope you enjoy your Sunday, if you're watching this on the Sunday, and I hope you get a good start to the week ahead. Thanks for watching, and stay sharp.